Herbert on first down now. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And the Chargers
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Ekeler. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here is Ekeler. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
The ball carrier.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Off the play fake to Ekeler, it's Herbert. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. They'll run out of the gun with Ekeler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Ekeler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now left side on the swing pass.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Herbert throwing again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And his throw here's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Hurts. Short throw underneath to Hurst. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's Hurts to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 8-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
No gain on the play.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Herbert. Winds up and lets it go. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw again. Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Yards. First down, Chargers.
On first down, Justin Herbert going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
He was at the door, Daddy. He was at the door.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
What on these things? It doesn't over to
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most
Gosh,
teams.
dude.
Run your offense. Run what
Are you
you
serious?
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score. Chargers 31. Broncos 16. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Go ahead there. Celebrate this shit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's do it. Look at this defense now. Once they're going to stop it.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
That shit was supposed to be stopped.
Now Myers for the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
You're over there covering, bro. Like, what are you covering, dude?
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone say, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be.
You might as well be playing safety. Because you ain't doing shit over here. I'll put you over here. You're too sorry, motherfuckers. One of y'all make a damn play. Holy shit, dog.
In that groove right now.
Number 11. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
I'm just sorry, dog.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 44. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Now
with a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be
sweet love out here, my nigga.
Until they wanted to get the ball downfield, they had nothing
Sweet
working in the
love,
secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Believe it or not,
There,
I was
down.
playing the flash.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
Bro.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Incomplete.
Herbert's pass is... It's 3rd down
Holy
and
shit, this
11.
nigga's
An
sorry.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go over there, help him, man. Fuck. Sorry, motherfucker.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he'll be hit as
Holy
he
shit,
releases
bro.
it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead.
Don't go there.
Able to influence the release, and
Don't
they
take
didn't
no
force the
sacks.
incomplete pass.
Said who? Said what?
31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
You okay? You sure.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Oh, what that motherfucker, man. Flimsy nigga. I don't want him.
It's a gain of 34. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Welcome back now to
well, I ain't look at him, but I imagine I don't want him. I'm a 49er fan and I don't like that
as
nigga.
we begin quarter number 4. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get him inside the 15 down.
I really ain't paid no attention to him, but let me go look at him.
So 5 plays
I'm actually in one now, so I can't even check now.
Completions, and just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have been fooled.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Right, let me check out Matt Breida and I'll let you know.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
2-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through.
I can't get regular shit.
That'll make this an 8-point game. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys.
What's
so
going
it should
on?
be a simple kick.
What's going on?
It's really strange nowadays, but they miss
Just
an
playing?
extra point. I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal.
None of that playing stuff, bro.
Absolutely.
None of that playing stuff.
Field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT.
None of that playing stuff, bro.
Different field, doesn't it?
Different field,
None of that playing stuff.
That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me.
Damn, my nigga, just roll with these niggas, dog.
The drive is complete.
Shit, bro. I know you niggas ain't got no speed.
Yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
Zone all day,
First
you
down.
bitches can't roll this Mississippi nigga, man. What you have, bet? What you got for me, bet? Am I gonna like it?
Going on the ground with Eckler.
Holy shit, bro.
And he'll be taken
Sorry,
down, but not
bro.
before he works it past the 50.
That's my mail? Let me see.
That one good for
That's not
13
for
and
me.
a
That's
Charger
for Brian.
first.
Oh, did you open
Those are the
yours?
types
Yeah, I
of
opened
carries they're
mine, baby.
looking for here, Charles. The lead in the
Right there.
4th quarter. This is when coaches have
opened
had
my mail.
running
Well,
game
thank
to
you.
breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Brian not here, he left.
Love the idea that they can take the air out of the football
Yeah, he
at this
left
point
again.
of the game. That means they're really counting on that
It's okay,
offensive
bro.
line, counting
Why
on
is
the
this nigga able
runners,
to do this shit,
taking
bro?
care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it ain't even a guarantee.
Running on first down, Eckler. Spinning away. He'll have another first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
Line of scrimmage.
That's fucking
the 15.
Eckler, man.
It's 1st and 10.
Cut the shit, man. There ain't no fucking Super stud ass nigga. It's fucking Eckler, dog.
Herbert
Fucking
operating from the
Ryan.
red zone.
Look at this guy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Herbert.
Oh shit,
And
oh shit.
this is caught.
Oh shit, oh shit. Tell me you saw that one. Like why, like stop cheating, my nigga. Why nigga could be on him like that and he still catch that?
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
What can I do?
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
You get out this shit alive, my nigga. Be grateful. The odds are stacked.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, field
84
goal
zones out here.
way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They go play action with Hurts. Short throw underneath to Hurst. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Wow.
Holy fuck. Sutton is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And some room to roam now. Taking it right down Broadway. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Don't run that route against Tre'Davious.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need
These
points
niggas got the
quickly.
best cover skills on the out routes in America.
Brings up 2nd down. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fuck shit.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. John Johnson with the INT. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted.
So if they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead. Look at the deficit. Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of
Just
20.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
At the Broncos' 30-yard line.
Now Eckler. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
He was taken.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
3rd down.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing